Recently, my daughter asked me, Mom, if you say something about yourself, what would you say? I said, without much thought, I'm a mom. My daughter insisted further, not that, not about what you are, but something about you. Living as a stay at home mom for the last 13 years, actually, I almost thought that thinking about myself was a selfish act that I should avoid as much as I should. But having an opportunity to give a speech about myself is a beautiful reminder that I'm a valuable individual with unique life experiences and qualities. When I think about something interesting about me, it is that I'm a late bloomer and an overcomer. Hello, my name is Mary Yoon. I was born in Korea on March 3rd, 1978, to my parents, Dr. James Seo and Kyung-hee Seo, as a second child among two sisters and one brother. Compared to my parents, who are both doctors, and my siblings, who are all known as smart kids at school, I was not outstanding academically. Instead of studying and doing homework, I watched TV and ate and started doing homework late. These bad habits of indulging myself and doing my homework late went on for a long time since there was nobody who regulated my time at home. My parents came home late after having had attended meetings at church. Though I had a good time watching TV and eating at home, my life became more difficult due to these bad habits too. I could maintain a pretty decent GPA despite my procrastination habits. But finally, when I took my college entrance exam, I could not fake it anymore. My bad habits finally bore bad results. I did poorly on my first college entrance exam. Later, I performed poorly on my second try. On the third try, I gave up and I went to a college that I didn't want to attend in order to study electrical engineering, which was also not a major of my choosing. And I did not like the atmosphere at my school. I utterly despaired. The consequences of my short sighted, pleasure seeking choices hit me. At that time, I was desperate. I was debating if I had to stay in my current college with no meaning and purpose, or if I had to prepare for another college entrance exam to go to a better school of my choosing. At the time, I remembered how proud I was because of my parents' good education. Somehow, I had this desire that someday when I have my own children, I wanted to be a parent whose children would be very proud of. Remembering that, I made a decision to take my college entrance exam for the third time. During that time, I was shocked with the devastating news that my little brother received a diagnosis of a life threatening cancer. I saw my dad crying in front of his children for the first time while he was sharing this news with us. For the first time in my life, I felt that my parents were not there for me. They were solely invested to take care of my brother. On top of that, my sister was also preparing for her college entrance exam as a senior. I felt responsible to support her as her sister. Though the situation was tough this time, I was in my right mind. I went to an institute where I could learn basic math from 6 a.m. I was I bought activity books that could help me master basic studies and did practice tests every day. While I was studying, I gave notes with Bible verses to my sister. Though I was studying a lot from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day without much emotional support from my parents, I was happier and more hopeful than ever. My compassion for others was growing day after day. But the following year, my brother died, exactly 1 year after he fighting his cancer. Though I ended up going to one of the best universities in my country after taking my entrance exam for the third time, my heart was filled with deep sorrow due to my brother's death. I felt nothing good came out of all the prayers and efforts we made for my brother's healing. But there was something good that I believe God was doing in my life. Through this hardship in my life, easygoing, happy-go-lucky girl who had no sense of meaning or purpose of life was transformed through these challenges into a hardworking, sober, and purpose-driven student. And most importantly, now a proud mother of 5 beautiful children. So, to return to how I introduced myself, I am a late bloomer and an overcomer. Through suffering, trial, and the challenges of life circumstances, I was like raw material that was chiseled and sharpened to be the woman I am today. In the beginning, I was clueless, lost, and helpless. Today, I'm an overcomer and am strong. My faith in God is the source of my strength.